Good morning everybody, so Fiona Louise Walker here, and if it isn't morning then good afternoon or good evening. I've taken the bin out, I have cleaned I have disinfected the bin as well, and I have also already done a load of washing and put more in the washing for the next load. And I've just heard Little Miss. Is that Imogen? So the plan today is to fold this clean washing and put up the washing that I've just done. I'll see if I can do anything else. It just depends on how today goes. I've got a feeling it's one of those days. So here I am just folding up all the clean, dry washing, just in preparation for the next load of washing. Surprise, surprise! Now that I've folded all the clean, dry washing and put it upstairs, here's the next load of washing that's already just been washed, and I'm just about to hang it up now. I'm quite lucky in the fact that I've got two wee ones that can entertain themselves or play nicely together most of the time. Don't get me wrong, there are times when they just get into mischief and just want whatever each one has got. That then obviously allows me to get on with whatever needs to get sorted, like any chores, cleaning, organising, so I'm quite lucky in that respect. That's the washing all hung up as you just saw, and now that Daddy's downstairs just for a couple of minutes just to see how we're all getting on, that's when you can see them playing together. They're just so cute, aren't they? Just made this salad for myself, and I thought you might be interested in what I had for my lunch today, just in case. So it is just my take on a Greek salad. So we've got the feta cheese, we've got some cold meat here that I had to be eaten up, some romaine lettuce, some olives, some cucumber, cherry tomatoes. That looks like a normal bell pepper, but it's one of the sweet peppers, and some spring onion. It's just what I fancy at the moment. Good morning everybody, so it's the next day. I wasn't able to finish tidying. What was I doing? So but I had to stop. If you hear anything in the background, it's Bailey and Imogen. So the kids were wanting pancakes, so that's Imogen's cooling and Bailey's cooling so that they can get it quicker. And there's a lovely big batch of it. And Daddy.
It's a unicorn. I love unicorns. I love unicorns. This is me and this is Agent.
honey.
I love honey. Love honey on.
There. Ready?
A special honey on the side. On the side. On the side. On the side.
Now time to make a massive batch of pancakes. And this size of batch normally only lasts for 2 days maximum. They just gobble them up. That's the batch all done. So that was, I don't know in grams, but it was 4 dessert spoons of sugar, 3 large eggs, we use free range but whatever works for you, some milk just to kind of get it into a good batter, and then I top it up with water. And this is the part I don't know in grams, it was 16 really heaped dessert spoons of flour. And that is how many you get. I do really large ones, so it's about the size of my hand, and there's 13 pretty good sized pancakes, and they're almost kind of like, we prefer it a wee bit more crepe like consistency, but each to their own. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't have seen the homemade chicken nuggets, if you hear anything that's engine. The homemade chicken nuggets that we made last night, and there's a massive mess on my cooker now. Is to get this cooker cleaned up. Yeah, it's absolutely filthy, and because it was done like frying it, because it was done like a McDonald's kind of chicken nugget, it was kind of spitting. I need to clean that, and I probably need to give the extractor a bit of a clean, freshen up as well. And I'll show you the absolute chaos that's in this living room. It's an absolute mess, and I really don't want to tidy it up. So here, jigsaw's completely fallen off, pulled off, blocks, train track, shelves absolutely in a disarray. Need to fold all this washing and get, surprise surprise, another load on. Tidy up the teddies. It's a bit messy. Cheep cheep cheep. Cheep cheep cheep. Puppy. Tidy all the boxes that should be in there, and this kitchen kitty winks. Bits are in here that shouldn't be in there. I think that'll be today's vlog, is actually tidying up that living room and not the toys. I was actually going to clear out and gut the kids' drawers for all their clothes. They've just had a massive growth spurt, so some of the stuff is just a little bit short either on their arms or their legs. I need to do a clear out, but that will need to wait until I've tidied the chaos that's in the living room. The next you'll see me is, actually I said that earlier on, yeah, this is the next you'll see me way more presentable, well, hopefully. And with another coffee. And as you can see, the coffee pot was that full, it made a wee bit of a mess, but it's alright. Just another thing to clean up, isn't it? Wee bit more presentable. I washed my hair, but I just tied it back while it's wet. Most days, whenever I do wash it, I just end up just letting it dry naturally. Just either can't be bothered or just don't have time. So whatever hair style I get next will have to be very minimalist. Naturally I've got really curly hair. Yeah, I've naturally got very curly hair. The kids, I don't know whether you're new here, this is the first video you've seen, but the kids have got extremely curly hair. My husband is also naturally very curly as well, so there's no denying that the kids are ours. I'm going to have my coffee then. I decided to do a coffee in my coffee maker this morning. It ends up making 2 coffees as well out of one pot. That's nice. So sorry, the washing machine is on and I'm standing right beside it. So I'll have this and then the other one not long after I've finished it. And while I'm having my coffee, I shall also get tidying the living room. I need all the motivation and caffeine that I can get because I really don't want to do this, but it needs to get done. One coffee down. Ready for the next one. It's so dull. With this corner, I'm going to fold all this and get this out of the way so I've got a wee bit more space. And the bottom 2 shelves. Get the teddies back on the puffy. Tidy the car over into their car park. And then tidy up this kitchen. So just having a wee snuggle with my baby, even though she's not a baby anymore. I can't believe it, but she's 2 now. So after I've had a wee snuggle and a wee bit of a play, I'm just chatting to my oldest there, and then I get on with some laundry, just folding it away. And I think I'll do another load later on, but who doesn't do multiple loads with 2 wee ones? Okay, so it's much later and I've not been able to get anything done in the living room. I've just been editing. It's just been one of those days where it's all of a sudden 6 o'clock. The kids are already fed, they're just kind of nibbling on extra things now. Mum and Daddy are going to get fed, but I desperately need to get this cooker cleaned. I'm going to use the elbow grease all-purpose degreaser, and that should get rid of most things. So this product, the spray for the oven, is really good for a lot of things, as you just saw in the bottle. It's great for getting rid of just kind of really hard, greasy mess on the cooker, or I've used it on the sink as well. I'm just going to leave that to work its magic. The reason why I done the splashback straight away was because I didn't want it dripping all the way down. So as you can see, it's just really melted off all the grime, dirt, everything that was on the cooker, and that was 2 days worth of cooking, and it just melted it right off. If you leave it for about 10-15 minutes at least, it's just literally a wee wipe that you need to do and it's gone. Okay, so now it's the next day. We had a rough night with Imogen. She never went to sleep until so late.
Hello.
Fairly started tidying up the wee kitchen, so that's a massive help. And I'm going to continue with tidying this place up, and I think we'll call it there. We'll just get cracking, and I know I look tired, and trust me, this is me looking good compared to when I first got up. But we'll get on. Okay, on to the main part of my to-do list, which was tidying up the massive amount of toys that was just left out, that had been played with in the past couple of days and hadn't been put away. As you can see, jigsaws, all the bits were all on the floor, blocks, wee masks, slippers, everything, even a dummy there. It was just all left on the floor, so it was a big tidy up. I was feeling a wee bit overwhelmed to start it, and that's why it was 2 days before I actually got round to do it or found the motivation to do it. But I got there, and now that it's all done, it's a wee bit more manageable to keep it all tidy and just a wee bit less messy, and I feel much better now that it's all done. So as you just saw there, I gave the ice cream cart a wee clean with disinfectant. I hadn't done it in maybe 1 or 2 weeks, which I need to get on top of actually making a wee rota of cleaning the toys a wee bit more often, especially right now. Now I'm on to getting all the blocks together, tidy up our dolls, and just kind of get things a wee bit more sorted. She loves this doll and the pram, and there's a wee teddy in there that looks like Elsa. My friend actually gave her that. And now I am on to tidying up the wee wooden kitchen set, which they both absolutely love. They got that from Santa, and If anybody is looking for inspiration for this Christmas coming, I would highly recommend a wee kitchen, especially if you have 2 children. It just kind of gets their imagination going, especially when they're interested in cooking and baking with you in the kitchen. So as you just saw, I have just disinfected their wee play kitchen. That's the kitchen I was actually talking about just there, along with getting the wee wooden sets. Here I am cleaning underneath and clearing out underneath the sideboard. That just attracts dirt and toys because there's such a big gap underneath. The disinfectant that I'm actually using is a Zoflora solution. I keep an empty bottle, any kind of bottle, and just put Zoflora inside, and then I add the necessary amount of water. I think it's 1 to 4 is the ratio, but you'd have to check the bottle obviously. And yes, that is a bit of potato scone on the floor. Yes, that is even more washing that you see just sitting there, and that's me folding the washing from the night before in preparation of hanging up the fresh washing that I've just done. I just feel as if I'm washing all the time at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Has anybody else found that they're just washing all the time? I don't know if it's because we're all at home. I don't know. So there was cute wee Failey, that's my oldest. He's just turned 5 and he adores that lion. It's just been one of those teddies that has stuck with him since he was a wee thing. And here I am hanging up the washing that was just on the floor there, and just trying to get through it as quickly as possible. The cards that you see Bailey playing with in the background there, they're actually wee kind of educational cards that have got letters, numbers, images on them, just to try and jog their memory and get them to think about what is actually on them, and also trying to kickstart their reading as well. Obviously everything that's going on at the moment with homeschooling as well, just trying to get them to stay focused on learning as well. So as you can see, it's all nice and tidy. Still need to do that top shelf and the very top of the bookcase. I will get to it at some point. It's all nice and tidy, and I have also disinfected some of the toys. Hung up another load of washing. Got that load all folded, just need to take that upstairs. These were arranged but now they're not. Feely's been in at them. And then we've got the wee kitchen, which I completely cleared out. I think I'm going to have it cleared out from now on so that I know actually what's in it or not in it. Imogen! Ah! Sorry for the bad focus shot there, and the lighting, that was really bad. I'm sorry about that. I hadn't actually realised until editing this video, and that is why you see the light on now. I hadn't realised, so I do apologise. But here I am, hoovering the rug finally. That is the last part of the cleaning of the living room. Creating my hoover lines. Who doesn't love a hoover line? Here I am just picking up the rug just to ensure that it's there's no dirt or dust or anything underneath the rug. I hadn't actually hoovered underneath the rug for a good few months, so I thought it was actually about time that I hoovered underneath it, just in case the kids picked anything up. Here is Imogen. She likes to play peekaboo. She's such a cheeky wee thing, she's so funny. Don't know whether you can see that, but that is practically half full, just from that rug and in the living room. So that's the hoovering done. Now it is pumping up the pillows on the sofa, and that will be me done in the living room. I can see you. Boo! Where have you gone? Where have you gone? So that is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not a massively deep clean this time, but I've just been so tired lately. Imogen's not really been feeling great, homeschooling, that kind of thing, so it's all kind of catching up on me. This weekend is the weekend I shall be gutting out the kids' drawers with their clothes, just going through all of the clothes, seeing what they've outgrown, and bag it all up and give it into charity and see what they need renewed. And then I'll also be freshening up their beds as well. Good to go, another coffee. If you're new here, you'll see that I drink, well, right now I've been drinking a lot of coffee, and I think that's coffee and water are getting me through the tired spells. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Please give it the thumbs up button and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my dishevelled self. And I shall see you at the weekend. Bye. Stay safe, guys.